Hey, Puppy Trades, wanted to do a technical analysis video update of the growth and software and stay-at-home sectors, okay? And I'm also going to cover Apple because it's big tech, okay? So the whole reason that I'm doing these stocks and the stocks that I'm doing are going to be Zoom, Alibaba, eBay, and Apple. The reason I'm doing these four stocks, the reason I'm doing Apple is because it's big tech, okay? We're going to talk about Apple in a second for a bit. But for now, we're going to stick with Zoom, eBay, and Alibaba. And we're going to talk about why I think we are going to rotate into growth. We're going to rotate into software, and we're going to rotate into big tech. Okay, so let's get right into it. Zoom is the king of stay-at-home. Okay, Zoom goes on a run that takes 2.5 months. Right, this beautiful run with declining volume, confirming that this is bullish consolidation. Okay, very clear picture here. All right, Zoom goes on a run. Declining volume confirms bullish consolidation. We have an A, B, C correction, very clear. And now we have a volume breakout and a selling climax right here with more declining volume bars to give us a timing signal that this was a selling climax. This gap right here is a really good visual of a C wave, right? A C wave will commonly have a gap. Wave A is now the length of wave C. And if you don't even believe in Elliott wave theory, this is a linear regression channel, okay? So this is the mean line right here. So this is just the basic bell curve. Basically, long story short, this channel will contain 95% of all the price points. This mean line will act as a magnet, and this is based on statistics, okay? Because this blue line is 2 standard deviations higher than the mean line. This red line is 2 standard deviations lower. So these 2 standard deviations, just like in statistics, this will contain 95% of all price points. Okay, so we are at the lower bound right now of this linear regression channel. This is a very objective, extreme area to the downside to buy Zoom. Okay, here's another really good hint. We get down to this extreme area, and we have a selling climax. All right, so we have a lot of clues right now, and A is now equal to C, plus if we took this whole move, we are right here at the 61.8% fib. Okay, so we have a ton of evidence that if Zoom is above 366, it's heading above 700. And it's heading above 700 in the next 2.5 months. Okay, I'll say that right now. If Zoom is above 366, it's heading to 722 in the next 2.5 months. We have so much evidence. We're at the bottom of this linear regression channel. We have declining volume confirming bullish consolidation. We have this selling climax right here. We correct in an ABC, perfect ABC, and we are right here at the 61.8% fib retracement, okay? This is a very objective place to be long Zoom, all right? Remember, this isn't investment advice. This is something that I will be using in my market analysis. If I expect Zoom to go on a run to 722, what sectors do you think I'm going to be looking at, right? Do you think I'm going to be looking at the banks? No, if I'm expecting Zoom to go on this crazy run from 722, from 722, to 366, just like it did in 2.5 months, I'm looking for growth. Okay, I'm not chasing the banks right now. Zoom will have a linear regression trade to 528 very soon. Okay, Zoom is going to break above a new high very soon. It looks like right now this linear regression channel is going to just reach this upper target of 722. Okay, so Zoom, very clear. 366 is the invalidation. Okay, that is a little too wide to be a stop loss. So the stop loss for this trade is going to be 390. Remember, this is just for me personally. Okay, we're at the lower bound of the standard deviation, and I'm expecting Zoom to go to 722 in the next 2.5 months, and that is based on equal legs. And honestly, it's probably going higher. Okay, because this is an ABC correction. This is a big correction. We left this seller gap open, right? So we have a lot of buying strength right now. We're at an ABC correction. Declining volume confirms bullish consolidation. We're heading to 722. Okay, and this ABC correction honestly is giving us juice for even higher. Okay, but just know where my head's at. 2.5 months from now, Zoom's going to be in the the lower 700s. Okay, so what does that mean to me as an investor? Well, I'm invested in Alibaba. Okay, so Alibaba is an e-commerce stock looking like it also completed an ABC correction. Okay, so Zoom, what's Zoom for? Oh, right, being at home, right? What's e-commerce for? Oh, right, being at home. Okay, what's another setup I'm going to show you? eBay. Okay, why did eBay go up this year? Apparently because it was an at-home stock. So what I'm getting at, birds of a feather flock together. I think Zoom's about to explode. Okay, do you remember what happened the last time Zoom exploded? Tesla explodes. Okay, Tesla explodes. What happens after that? Apple explodes. Okay, so what happened? Tesla's already exploded above the September high. Okay, Tesla has already exploded above the September high. So if I'm looking at these growth stocks, if I'm looking at big tech stocks that are still coiling or are down right now, you know, I've got to also reconcile the fact that Tesla's at an all-time high heading to, it looks like 698. Okay, so I am looking at big tech right now, you know, and rubbing my hands together because that's the sector that's being ignored. Okay, so Alibaba completes this ABC correction, and it looks like we're about to have this linear regression trade with this beautiful hammer candle to about 300 pretty soon. And in the next two months, I expect Alibaba to break above a new all-time high of 319. Okay, so I'm long Alibaba. I took half off, and I'm setting my stop loss right now for break even, and I'm going to let this entire trade ride until the meeting of this pitchfork. Okay, the reason I took half off was because I was already up 60-70%, and I wanted to make the trade risk-free. Okay, so linear regression trade right now. I'm letting the rest of my calls run until we either reach the median of this channel, the median of this pitchfork, or you break above an all-time high. I expect all those things to happen in the next 2 months. Okay, so the next 2 months at minimum, Alibaba is going to break above a new all-time high. Remember, that's a very conservative target because I expect that we're going to take the length of this move, ABC, place it here, and Alibaba is going to go to 400 in the next 5 or 6 months. Okay, why am I talking about Alibaba again? Because I just did a video on Alibaba, so please go watch that if you want to see more analysis. The reason I'm talking about Alibaba is because it looked like it bottomed today and confirmed that this hammer candle was the low of 252. Okay, it also closed higher today with eBay when the market was red. Okay, so the market sells off. That means sector rotation is happening, right? It's either a crash or it's a correction. So on a red day, I'm looking for who's holding up the best and who's closing green, right? Because that's the sector that the money is rotating into, right? So market's red, Alibaba and eBay are green. Okay, what do those two stocks have in common? They're both in the e-commerce sector. Okay, I'm looking at Zoom right now. Zoom's looking really good. All right, Zoom's a stay-at-home stock. Okay, Tesla has already exploded above the September high. Okay, so I'm looking to get into tech. All right, don't let anyone confuse you. Tesla is a tech company. Okay, how do I know that? Because it's the largest holding of the NASDAQ besides Apple. Okay, the NASDAQ is big tech. It's led by its largest holdings. Okay, right now, Tesla has already exploded above the high. Okay, what happened in August when Tesla gapped up on stock split news? Well, Apple gapped up on stock split news. And then boom, Apple and Tesla start running. The whole market starts chasing it. Okay, so Apple and Tesla are the largest holdings of QQQ. Right? So with Tesla exploding above the September high, I'm looking at QQQ, I'm looking at growth, I'm looking at software, and anything that's got an ABC correction with declining volume confirming bullish consolidation, this big selling climax, you know, I'm along, right? TWLO, Okta, Datadog, we already talked about those stocks plenty. Those are growth stocks. Those are software stocks. TWLO, closed green today. Okta, closed green today, okay? So don't just watch SPY, watch the sectors. When the market is red, and see which sector is holding up the best. Which sector is green, right? Because that's going to be who gets the money next. And I think we're about to rotate back into software. We're going to rotate back into stay-at-home. We're going to rotate back into big tech. Okay, we've got pretty good evidence. Zoom's completed an ABC correction. Tesla's above the all-time high for big tech. And Alibaba looks like it bottomed. And eBay, Alibaba and eBay both closed green today with the market red, okay? So Alibaba, I did a lot of technical analysis on it in another video. But anyway, bottom line, I'm expecting a new all-time high in the next 2 months. gonna sell if we hit the median of this pitchfork or the median of this linear regression channel. Okay, moving on to eBay. Okay, the reason I'm talking about eBay is because it's an e-commerce stock too. Okay, e-commerce right now looks really good. This is a very pinnacle e-commerce stock, right? So eBay goes on this run right here. This is a 4.5 month run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really clear wave count. Wave A equals the length of wave C. Okay, and then we put in a wave 2 low right here. Okay, we have declining volume confirming bullish consolidation. We have really, really pretty reactions right now on the median of this pitchfork, right? These are uncanny reactions. This is a valid pitchfork right now, okay? So I have a lot of confidence that we're never going to go below this low of 45 because of how perfect this pitchfork is, right? Look at those reactions on the median. I mean, this is a textbook pitchfork. I have extremely high confidence that eBay will reach the median of this pitchfork, okay? So we go from a wave theory perspective, wave 1, ABC, declining volume confirms bullish consolidation. We're about to go to wave 3 higher. Okay, so wave 3, I'm expecting the equal legs target and as well as the median of this pitchfork to be reached. The equal legs target is 80. Okay, so 4.5 months from now, I expect eBay to hit 80. Okay, the invalidation for this projection is 45. The stop loss for any new trades that I enter will be 47. Okay, ideally, if we ever get a bounce off the bottom of this pitchfork, I can assure you I will make a large entry, but I'm already in Alibaba. I'm already in the e-commerce. I'm already in Datadog and TWLO. You know, I don't need to go to overweight growth in tech. Okay, Apple. We'll get into Apple right here. Okay, so Tesla and Apple, they're sisters. Okay, Tesla does one thing, Apple's doing the other. All right, whatever wave count your guru showed you, he has to recreate it on Tesla. All right, and he can't because Tesla's already above this high. Okay, Apple right now looks really good. Why do I say that? Declining volume confirms bullish consolidation, and look at how low this volume bar is. Okay, so the volume bars don't get much lower than this. All right, I can tell you. I don't even need to tell you. I can show you. When did the volume bars ever get this low? Ever? Look at that. When were the volume bars ever this low? Apple is preparing for a massive move. Okay. And don't say that's alarmist. Tesla just did this exact same thing in 2 days. So if you don't think Apple can do this, look at the chart of Tesla for this week. Because that's exactly what's about to happen to Apple. Okay? 5-week run, 5-week run. Time target, 5 weeks. That's the end of the year. Okay? So Apple will reach the median of this pitchfork, and it will reach the equal legs target of 151 by the end of this year. Okay? That's 5 weeks from now, mid-January, absolute latest. You know, if we want to say it's 2 months. Okay? But I'm expecting 151 end of the year. Okay? That's not too hard for me to say because we have declining volume confirming bullish consolidation. We have this tiny volume bar. I mean, if Apple's sideways tomorrow, I will be very interested to see what the volume bar looks like. All right, let's just say that. Apple's going to the median of this pitchfork. It will reach 151. All right, that's very important to understand because Tesla closed green today. Alibaba closed green today. eBay closed green today. Growth, tech. All right, Tesla, largest component of the NASDAQ. Besides, you guessed it, Apple. So they had identical patterns. Tesla's already broken above this high. That means it confirmed that this was all consolidation. Okay, if this was all consolidation, we're going to a huge move higher. Okay, the equal legs target is 151. We're going to the median of this pitchfork. Okay, so real quick, I talked about Tesla 1,000 times. Let's just look at this chart real quick. Like overall, when we're market bulls, when do we kind of start to get a little antsy? Okay, I think things get a little frothy in the stock market when Tesla reaches the equal legs of really either of these bull flags, but especially this black one. But I think once Tesla reaches 609, once Tesla reaches 698, if Tesla's in the 600s, I'm going to be very cautious. If Tesla reaches the median of this pitchfork, I'm going to be very cautious. And the reason that I will be is because Tesla's the largest holding of QQQ. Okay, so when Tesla hits, 698, even if Tesla's in the mid 600s, I'll get a little cautious in the short term in the stock market, especially if we hit this median. Tesla hitting this median is the ultimate thing because, when I say thing, I mean like a warning for bulls to get out. And I say that because Tesla's the largest holding of QQQ, right? So we're seeing this leadership now, but we're also going to see the leadership on the downside when it comes probably at 698.